also drishte means atmatvena aparokshi krite sati. What happens? Nivartate. Jivatva buddhi goes away. And that is called Brahma Praptihi. And here another example is given. What is that? Sthanau Purushavat. Just as the Purushaha. Here Purushaha should be specially taken as a thief. Sthena Purushaha. So there was a sthanu. Sthanu means what? The trunk of a wood. And it has been cut off. And there are only 2 branches there. And some leaves or twigs are also there. And when you look in semi-darkness, alankalil tondrum poimai. Okay, alankal na anike wrong artham sollute. Alankal na semi-darkness. Anike na kairu sollute. Because aravu na pambu na. So therefore alankal na kairu eduthunude na. So there in that Kambaramayana shloka, kair is not mentioned. Alankalil means in the semi-darkness. Aravana, that snake is said. Therefore, anyway here, in semi-darkness, there is the trunk of the tree. It looks like a man standing. And there are 2 branches looking like the hands. And some twigs are there of the leaves. They look like what? Fingers. And in the breeze it is moving also. Porma. Arandavanganukku irundadellam bayam. Tane. Unme quote pannalepa. Okay, whatever it is. So already this fellow has got ghost book he has read. Or thief books he has read. There is Vandalur, Hangyo, Dilla Vandandu Chonala, robbery and all. So he has got that robber's thought only. Then Sthanau Purusha Bhrantihi Udeti. And what happens? When he goes nearby, if he has the courage, generally he doesn't go. Some guru has to come. Ellarthilum guru ana. So when he has understood Sthanu as Sthanu, what happens? What happens to Purusha? Purusha buddhihi nivartate. Stena buddhihi nivartate. And once this stena buddhi is gone, what happens? Bhayam api. Tat kritam bhayam api nivartate. And here also what? Brahmani. I am Brahman. And I have got what? Jiva buddhi or jivatva buddhi. And once Brahman as Brahman is known, what happens to jivatva buddhi? Jivatva buddhi apagacchati. Then what happens? Along with jivatva buddhi, bhayam also goes away. Adrishye anatmiye nirukte nilayane bhayam patishtham vindate athaso bhayangato bhavati. On the other hand, yada hye vaisha etasmin udaramantaram kurute athatasya bhayam bhava. I am understood as I am. But the very same I become bhayahetuhu if I am understood wrongly. And therefore, sthanau purushavat jivata nivartate. And the jivatva nivritti is called brahmatva prapti. There is no other brahmatva prapti. So it is more a viyoga rather than yogaha. Enga? Tam vidya dukkha sanyoga viyogam yoga samjnitam. So Brahmana adayalai Jiva buddhiya vidaram. So jivatva nivrittihi eva natu brahma praptihi. Kasmat aham sarvada brahmaiva. Continuing. Tattva swarupanubhavat utpannam jnanamanjasa aham mameti cha jnanam badhate digbhrhamadivat. Further phalam of ajnana nivritti is given. Now, for example, jnanam destroys, let us take the rope snake example. Rajju jnanam destroys rajju ajnanam directly. Directly destroys some other things also. What is that? Whatever is born out of ajnanam, that also is destroyed. Ajnana janyam yatkinchit vartate, ajnana karyam yatkinchit vartate, tadapi jnanam nashayati. And what is born out of rajju ajnanam? What is born out of rajju ajnanam? Sarpa adhyasaha, sarpa bhrantihi, sarpa kalpana is a product of ignorance. And once the ajnanam is gone, ajnanam being karanam, sarpa bhrama being karyam, karana nashe, karya nashaha. Once ajnanam goes, adhyasa also goes away. So therefore, jnanam does not directly destroy adhyasa. Jnanam does not directly destroy the serpent. Jnanam directly destroys only ignorance. And once ignorance is gone, that is the byproduct. And what is that? The adhyasa nivrittihi, sarpa nivrittihi. Similarly, Brahma jnanam destroys what? Brahma jnanam destroys what? Brahma ajnanam. Very simple. Brahma jnanam destroys Brahma ajnanam. That alone is the direct result. Jnanam cannot do anything else. But jnanam need not do, because Brahma ajnanam alone is the karanam for all our samsara. So ajnanam is the karyam and samsara or adhyasa, jivatva adhyasa is the karyam. So ajnanam is the karanam, jivatva adhyasaha or samsaritva adhyasaha is the karyam. And Brahma jnanam pull the carpet. Cholala, I did not do anything to you. You fall down. So if I push you directly, it is direct destruction. But if I just pull the carpet underneath, it is indirect destruction. Similarly, ajnanam is the carpet over which all the samsaras are there. Jivatvam, samsaraha, sukam, dukkam, kama, krodha, ellathukkum carpet enna? Ajnanam carpet, vistaramana carpet. And Brahmajnanam, what does it do? Just removes the ajnanam, the karanam, then karyam nashyati. Arthan solran. Okay. But instead of using the word jivatvam or samsara, Shankaracharya is using the word ahankaraha and mamakaraha. So here samsara is referred to as aham. Aham na ahankaraha. Karam potukanam. Andhra vakindu. Okay, aham. Then mama karaha. Iti ajnanam. Very carefully you have to note here ajnanam na adhyasaha. So aham mama iti adhyasaha. Adhyasaha na bramai, bhrantihi, error, confusion, which is born out of what? Ignorance. So therefore he says, Tattva Swarupa Anubhavad Utpannam Jnanam. The knowledge that is born out of Tattva Swarupa Anubhavaha. Anubhavaha is a word often used in Vedanta, and Anubhava should not be translated as experience. If you use the word experience, if you understand and use the word no harm, otherwise you may think that it is some mystical, peculiar experience. So therefore better to translate as aparoksha jnanam. Anubhavaha means aparoksha jnanam. That is knowing myself as Brahman, not coming through a new experience, but I who am all the time experienced, that ever available experience is Brahman. If you say that aparoksha jnanam alone I call as experience, then there is no harm. But generally, whenever we use the word experience, our vasana is what? Enoru pudiya anubhavan nenasindirupom. So since there is a wrong connotation for the word experience, we should be careful. Otherwise, if we give a technical connotation, the word experience is okay. But we should understand it is not a new experience, because Atma Anubhava is not an event. I have told you that you should remember Atma Anubhava is available even now. Pratibodha viditam matam. So therefore, Tattva Swarupa Anubhavat Aparoksha Jnanad Utpannam Jnanam. The knowledge that is born, what does it do? Anjasa. Anjasa means straight away, immediately, without any gap. That is, between jnana utpatti and ajnana nasham, there is no gap. It is like eating and chun nivritti, hunger removal. Not that you eat your lunch at 12 o'clock and slowly your hunger goes and by 1:30 hunger is completely gone. Is it like that? No. It is immediate. Whereas in certain cases, phalam is slow. If you sow a seed, the tree is going to come very much later only. Thus, there are two types of karana karyam. In certain karana karyams, there is a big gap, whereas in certain karana karyams, there is no gap at all. All Shankaracharya discusses in Kena Bhashyam. Samanantara phala. So that which gives samanantara means what? Immediate result. Similarly, jnana prapti matra deva phalam ajnana nivrittihi. Adhikata anjasa sakshat sadyaha. It removes what? Aham mama iti cha ajnanam. So the error, the adhyasa in the form of aham mama iti. Or you can give another interpretation also. Ajnanam cha aham mama iti adhyasancha. அப்படியும் போட்டுக்கலாம். அஜ்ஞானம்ங்கிறதுக்கே அத்தியாசம் அர்த்தம் கொடுத்தோம். So that is, if you take ajnanam as adhyasa, then you will have to supply ajnanam afresh. If you take ajnanam as ajnanam, then you have to supply what? Adhyasa. Therefore, in short, rendu irkanam. Therefore, aham mama iti adhyasam ajnanancha. அப்படியும் எடுத்துக்கலாம். So, aham mama iti adhyasam ajnanancha. Which is karyam, which is karanam? Aham mameti adhyasam is karyam. Ajnanam is karanam. Jnanam destroys both, one directly, one indirectly. What is directly destroyed? Ajnanam. What is indirectly destroyed? Adhyasam. And for this, an example. What is that? Badhate digbhrhamadivat. Digbhrama means what? Confusion regarding direction. Digbhrama. Badhate means destroys. For example, suppose a person didn't know which is the east. It was a cloudy day like today. If there were sun, you could have known it. Imagine it is totally a rainy day and you don't know which is east, and this person, a rare person, wants to do Sandhya Vandanam. So he wants to know which is east. And therefore he has got what? Eastern Ajnanam. Ajnanam of the east. Okay. And he asks somebody which is the eastern direction. And he tells, Guru tells, this is east. And this Vakyam, what is that? This is the Paschim, what is that? Purvadik. Iyam Purvadik. The moment the statement is given, it does what? It destroys the ignorance of the eastern direction. This is the direct and immediate result. What is the indirect result? Once he has removed the ignorance of the east, what happens? The ignorance of the west is gone. எனக்கு ஈஸ்ட் தெரியும் வெஸ்ட் தெரியலையே சொல்லணும் அத்தராசடா இருப்பாளா. So therefore, only one ignorance is destroyed, it automatically destroys all the other three ignorances also, which is a byproduct of what? The first knowledge. Similarly, Brahmajnanam removes only Atma Ajnanam, but as a byproduct, all other errors also will go away. Therefore, the example is by the destruction of one error, other errors are destroyed. By the destruction of one error, other errors are also destroyed. So, badhate dig brahmadivat. Any number of examples you can take. More we will see in the next class. Hari Om. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.